Good morning, West Leiden, and welcome to a special Veterans Day edition of WLTV.
November 11th is a special day across the country where we celebrate and honor those heroes who have served.
Today we'll be covering new additions to Leiden that honors veterans, local parks that honor veterans, and what students have to say about them.
Franklin Park, River Grove, Melrose Park, and North Lake all have parks dedicated to our fallen heroes.
Last Friday, veterans in our community gathered at Bolger Park to honor those who have sacrificed their lives. For the past 12 years, Veterans Park District observed Veterans Day with a ceremony attended by family members, friends, and war heroes.
Here's Catherine from East Leiden to give us more information about
commemorate or remember a veteran of some sort, if that's from World War I, World War II, the Korean or Vietnam War. Each and every single one of these wars had a lasting impact on our country. World War I saw over 110,000 American casualties, with one of these being Norman W. Trumbull. Trumbull Park in River Grove was later then named after him. World War II began after the bombing of Pearl Harbor on December 7th of 1941. This war saw the death of over 400,000 Americans. Grant Park in North Lake was named after Robert D. Grant, a U.S. bomber pilot whose plane was shot down by a Nazi anti-aircraft. Gwen Park, named after East Gwen, has a World War II Army tank on site, and Olsen Park contains plaques of Vietnam vet Olaf Thomas Olsen. The Veterans Celebration ceremony is held annually at Bolger Park. We had the chance to talk to 4 American Legion auxiliary women who shared their husband's story.
Hello, I am Pat Kowalski, and I'm very proud to be a wife of a Marine who fought in Vietnam in 64 to 68. And I'm also happy that my father was in World War II, and he was in the Army, and I'm very proud of every single one of our veterans, because if it wasn't for our veterans, where would we be today?
I'm Hildy Killian, and my husband was Nick Killian. He served in the National Guard during the Vietnam War. He was blessed that he didn't have to go to Vietnam, but he served in the United States, and his biggest encounter was with the Chicago riots.
My name is Colinette Marshall. My husband served in the Marines for 3.5 years in World War II and is 93 years old and is with us today. My father also was in the Army in World War II and served in New Guinea.
Hi, my name is Betty Spencer, and my husband's name is William H. Henry Spencer III, and he served from 67 to almost 69. He was an engineer, and every time they would build a bridge, it would get blown up, so they'd have to build another one. And but he was so proud what he did, and then he turned in at the end. They asked him to stay a little longer, so he did, and he went into the infantry for a while. So very busy man over there. He was exposed to the poison Agent Orange, and that's what had taken him in at 68 years old. But proud all the way to the end. I just hope young people will know that we need to help serve our country any way we can. Thank you.
Hello guys, I'm Maya Garcia, and I'm here with some North Lake veterans to talk a little bit about what their service was like. So can you tell me your name, your service, what branch you were in, and how many years you served?
Hi, my name is Jerry Quatrano. I enlisted in the Marine Corps 1970 to 1973.
That's awesome. And you?
Hi, Bud Madalinsky, U.S. Army, 1966 to 1968.
Cool. And you?
Joe Pavano, U.S. Navy, 1969 to 73.
Awesome. So what does Veterans Day mean to you?
Veterans Day means a lot to me. It's especially the veterans that have died serving our country. We wouldn't have what we have today if it wasn't for the sacrifices, the ultimate sacrifice that these men and women gave for their country. And I don't want to go on forever here, so.
Very good, very good. And what would you like to say to the youth about Veterans Day?
Veterans Day is an opportunity to honor living veterans. It really is. That holiday is a tribute to all living veterans. Thank you.
Awesome. And how about you?
They should study the civics and understand it and enjoy it.
Thank you so much, guys.
Next time you're at your local park, make sure to stop and take a moment to remember these remarkable vets.
Thank you, Catherine and Maya. Going from outdoors to indoors, Leiden has recently put in place 2 new features that honor our veterans.
Veterans are very important to the Leiden community. There is a plaque that honors the men and women who have served in the military that are a part of the Leiden community. Leiden has created a website that recognizes the service of any former alumni. Students can submit their name and the branch that they were a part of on the website. If you are interested in using the website, all you have to do is go to Leiden212.org, go under Community, and click on Alumni. From there you can go to Veterans and click on the links. You can submit the names of the veterans who have gone to Leiden and put their information in, and you could also see the list of Leiden veterans on the website.
We were motivated by a desire to recognize all of those who have served, those who attended Leiden and then went on to serve our country. And so we decided to create a plaque at each high school in partnership with the class of 2018 so that it's a reminder for all of our students in our community about those who gave and served our country. We think that the plaque and the website are very important because we want them to be constant reminders to our students and our community about those who came through these hallways at Leiden and then went on to serve our country.
Finally, WOTV's Ryan Jaffrey asked students to share their thoughts on Veterans Day.
What does Veterans Day mean to you?
People who fought for our freedom. The hardworking people fought for our country.
Veterans means to me that brave people protect and serve our country for freedom.
What do they mean to you?
So Veterans Day is like a really important day to me since they fought for our freedom and they allow us to live our life.
That's the day to honor the veterans who have served our country.
Basically pay your respects to everybody who served in our country.
It just means a day where we can really show thanks to those who've sacrificed so much to give us all the freedoms that we have.
Veterans Day means it's just to look at all the people who have helped this country be more free and more helpful.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the veterans?
Thank you for risking their lives for us.
Thank you for protecting our country, and thank you for being there for us, and
thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
I just thank you for all your sacrifices and for putting yourself in harm's way so that we can all enjoy the life that we lead.
What branch did you serve in?
I served in the United States Marine Corps, 1993 to 1997.
What does Veterans Day mean to you?
Well, these guys are heroes in my eyes. The guys that have been to combat, that have been fought overseas in all the conflicts with Iraq and Afghanistan. Those are the true heroes in my eyes. The guys that have fought for our country. But I give props to any of the branches that serve their country.
Thank you, Ryan. Well, that's all the time we have for this special edition of WOTV.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you all again this Friday.
And as always, go Eagles, and also as always, thank you, vets.